Iran's nationwide uprising marked its 176th day on Friday as the brave people of Baluchistan once again took to the streets in their relentless anti-regime protest, chanting slogans condemning all forms of dictatorship in Iran, from the Shah's regime to the mullahs' rule. Reports on Friday show security forces were deployed to the city of Rask to prevent locals from assembling for anti-regime protest. In Zahedan, a large crowd gathered after the Friday prayers to hold their weekly anti-regime protest. The protesters chanted slogans against the regime and demanded the release of political prisoners who are lingering in the regime's dungeons. Protesters continued their rallies despite heavy security presence and underlined their main demand with the slogan, "Freedom, freedom, freedom." The children of Zahedan expressed their hatred towards the regime by setting fire to photos of mullahs' regime founder Ruhollah Khomeini and chanting anti-regime slogans. These acts of resistance are taking place despite the regime showing ruthlessness even towards children in recent months, targeting them with poison gas attacks. NCRI President-elect Maryam Rajavi saluted the people of Baluchistan in their relentless anti-regime protest and their continuous efforts in condemning and exposing the mullahs' crimes, and stated, "A heartfelt salute to my Baluch compatriots and the fearless warriors of Zahedan. Even amidst the threat of arrest, abduction, execution, and repression, you filled the streets this Friday with your cries of freedom, 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 and death to the child-killing regime. Your freedom-loving roar and unwavering determination to overthrow the regime are an inspiration to all. The democratic revolution shall prevail." In Iraq, people gathered for the funeral of Mohsen Shojai, one of the protesters murdered by regime authorities. Shojai was arrested during the funeral of Mahsa Mogui, a protester who was killed during the nationwide uprisings. Shojai was brutally tortured and drugged while in prison. He entered a state of coma due to severe torture and passed away in a hospital as a result. Also last night, people in Tehran's Shahrak-e district chanted anti-regime slogans from the rooftops, including "Death to the dictator," "Death to the IRGC," "Death to Khamenei the murderer." Iranians use every opportunity to voice their dismay with the ruling mullahs. Locals in a metro station in the capital also chanted anti-regime slogans after a metro train malfunction.